This is a black woman thing.
Why do you think it's a black woman thing?
Because y'all are the only ones that complain about something that y'all already sharing.
Can y'all believe this nigga had 2 kids while we was on a 10-year break? Nigga, how dare you?
All of y'all are going for the same men, but then y'all complain about the competitive nature of trying to keep a guy that's trying to keep all of y'all.
I would have been an even worse baby mama. I would have made your life hell because, sir, what you mean? I didn't extend your lineage. I'm still broken, still fucked up.
Like, I ain't listening to no other broke ass niggas telling me what's wrong and what's right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you have just tapped into the brilliant cycles.
Listen, y'all, today's conversation is going to be about co-parenting, but during the holiday season.
So how y'all feel about that? Come over for the holidays, your girl or your guy, baby father or baby mother's in the place too. You know, for me personally, it don't even matter. If son ain't acting weird, acting funny where we gotta bring some smoke, then it's all good. You know, I don't know if some dudes have an insecurity about it or whatever, but I know for me, I'm one of one, man. It's only one me. God made me. This is what makes me special. Can't no nigga replace me. Cause I know me, I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my health, taking care of my mental state. I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm handling business. I'm doing what I gotta do. And I know that's a small percent of people who's doing that. So we ain't fucking with the mediocrity and average people. So when I walk up in a place, nigga, I'm him. So it don't matter who's there, who's not there, ex, baby daddy, whatever. I am who I am, and I'm secure with that.
No, it's always gonna be a difference between women and men. I think that women are going to have to understand that they gotta have a sharing mentality.
What?
No, seriously.
Sharing is not caring in this situation.
Because, listen, you're gonna have to learn how to appreciate what she's done for you before you got there. No, seriously. And women look at it from a competitive perspective, but they shouldn't, because we don't see y'all as competitors, we see y'all as companions.
She kind of did help the nigga get to the point.
She did.
Okay, so why y'all? What happens if a man help a woman get to a certain point? Why you don't appreciate him?
It's not the same. No, we look at him as a sucker.
And we look at her as a suck ass bitch.
It don't matter.
Bitch, why is you here?
Yeah, bitch, go home.
You don't got
Where's
nowhere else
your
to
family
be.
at home?
Where your nigga at?
This is a black woman thing.
Fuck you.
This is a black woman thing.
Why do you think it's a black woman thing?
Because y'all are the only ones that complain about something that y'all already sharing. Y'all already going for the same men.
Ooh.
All of y'all are going for the same men, but then y'all complain about the competitive nature of trying to keep a guy that's trying to keep all of y'all.
These facts.
Real talk.
These facts. She ain't lying. And this is what always trips me out about the whole monogamy situation. A lot of women have put up this fight talking about monogamy. They're not with polygamy or anything else, but in secret, they're living polygamy lifestyle. You know, you're dealing with your baby father and you're dealing with your new nigga. And your baby father got his girl. You know, so it's just like a whole pool of people just messing with each other. You sharing the same dude. So if you're walking around here and you got 2, 3, 4 on your roster, you are secretly doing polygamy. And you just trying to psych yourself out like you truly believe in monogamy.
All y'all pray for the same 8 niggas. Y'all be confusing the fuck out of God.
But here's the worst part about it. But wait. Here's the last part about it, right? Then you got the step crash dummy that's gonna come in.
Here you go.
All stepdaddies is crash dummy.
It's always the stepdad.
Because he's gonna take care of what it is that y'all left on the floor. And no. Y'all gonna settle for the guy that y'all should have picked when y'all was in high school and college. The dude that don't care nothing about y'all, don't give a fuck about y'all, he gonna get the best of you. The step crash dummy gonna get the rest of you. That's really what happens.
But what about when you develop the rest of you, that becomes the best of you?
100%. Talk.
You see Chulo over there?
Yeah.
100%.
Well, come on, Chulo.
Listen, I don't care.
This is gonna be an uncomfortable conversation because we friends.
It's all
but
good.
We on different ends of the spectrum.
We dogs. Now look, so when it
I definitely understand where he coming from with the angle of the step crash dummy stepping in to take care of somebody else's children. But from personal experience, I think it really depends on the individuals themselves. I got 5 biological children and 5 children that ain't fucking mine. And they bring me so much joy where I don't have to be on the streets causing mayhem. And personally, I think some, not all, some single mothers get a bad rap. Some of them can be the most loyalest motherfuckers out here. Because with them having that child, they learn how to be nurturers. They learn how to be responsible. And they might have had that child young where it kept them the fuck out the streets. So it kept that body count a little bit lower. In opposed to that other one, no children, and she out here just getting slanged all around. She done got rode on more than the I-95, and that shit ain't fly. Now, if you going the monogamy way, that might be a problem if you can't get past the fact that that's not your kid. But if you have a polygamy mindset like myself, that's just another category of woman to add to your lifestyle, and nothing's wrong with that.
To that situation, right? Like, it's so many examples. You see celebrities and everything. That might have been the worst woman for that dude, but when she with you, you bring out the best in her. She bring out the best in you. It's a certain dude that can do that. Everybody can't do that. There's some dudes that can't bring out the best in a woman. They only bring out the anger, the violence.
Because they can't lead.
You feel me?
Or
Because they not doing.
I don't really think it's a matter of the person can't lead. We all have a certain type of frequency. Think about it as walkie-talkies. If I'm on channel 3 and you on channel 3, that means we have a clear connection. But people are getting together on channel 3, channel 5, channel 2, channel 6, and they getting mixed signals. So in that relationship, it's nothing but static and havoc. So if you want to get with somebody, make sure you guys is on the same frequency. How clear do y'all see the same thing? Do y'all even have the same vision? A lot of people are getting together and the frequencies, the signals is crossed. Y'all don't even think alike. Y'all don't even see the vision alike. Y'all don't even agree on the same lifestyle. And it's not saying everything has to be together, but how many things do you guys connect on? So if there was a 5-star rating, how many of them 5 stars do y'all connect on? Some of y'all are only connecting on one thing. Oh, you look good. 2 things. Oh, you wanna have relations. But everything else is out the fucking window and y'all still in them stupid ass relationships. See all kind of red flags, toe tags, shit be dead, and you still there going forward. The way I see life is we all have this chemistry. Think about it as your aura. A certain type of energy that evolves around us. And when you come in contact with people, you gotta see if your elements even mix. Some things don't even mix together. You talk about certain topics, certain emotions. Can you handle somebody when they at their worst? Can you handle somebody when they at their best? When you guys get in an argument, what's the chemical reaction that happens? Is it sustainable or is it explosive? So when you get with people, you wanna see like what frequency are we on? Are we on the same channel? What chemistry are we making? What tones, what music are we creating? Because some tones, some instruments, they don't sound well with the band. And if they ain't playing too good with the orchestra, they gotta go. But some of you goofies like to hear the bad music.
He knows that we slot women differently for different purposes.
And we slot niggas differently for different purposes.
We don't give a fuck
Tyrone
about
can
what
pay
y'all
the
think,
bills,
though.
Billy can lay dick. Joseph can come fix the lights. It's what
One
you
nigga
need.
can fix shit in the house.
Hold on. And then the step crash dummy can pick up the pieces, right?
Sure.
Exactly.
So wait, why do you consider men step crash dummies and not women? Because according to your laws, I'm a step crash dummy too.
You evolved once you had the kid.
Yeah, so listen, my grace that evolved was me saying, okay, cool, I can understand why you be moving the way you move, homegirl.
But what if he said, I don't want no more kids? Would you still would have looked at him the same?
If he said he didn't want no more kids, well, that's not fair. It's my turn. You gave her two.
Exactly.
And see,
Exactly what? What was the point? I missed
because you were still trying to get something from him to make it yours.
You shouldn't even make it as far as marriage if y'all disagree on if you have kids or not.
and this why I say.
But I get what you're getting at. I will say this one in regards to step parent, because it's a hard pill to swallow, but I'm gonna say it out loud. It is a point where you have to accept that no matter what you do for those kids, they will never be yours completely.
Exactly.
Facts.
And that's a very
Go home.
ooh, my house is their home. Period.
Go home.
But it is a deep situation to be in sometimes, and like a little bit uncomfortable, because it's like, dang, no matter how much I pour into you, no matter how much I show up for you, no matter how much I love you, even if it's the right way, you still might end up like a nigga like that. That's like, bitch, you lying, you don't love me, you don't care about me. In reality, I do care about you, I do love you, I am gonna pour into you, I am gonna treat you just like I treat my biological son.
No,
but
not. You treat them kids like side babies.
no, I don't.
No, the fuck we do not.
No, you
we
know
do
what?
not.
I
No, we do
can't.
not.
Listen, I can
we
be
do
honest
not.
with you and say I do think that the average step parent does not love on they step kids.
Yeah, that's the
properly.
average
I
step
will
parent.
say that, but
I don't think it has to do anything with being a step parent or the biological parent. I think you have to have something in you to really be there for the children. Because some biological parents, act like step parents, and some step parents act like biological parents. So really the determining factor is the quality of that individual, that person. You know, if it was really like the step parent not loving the children, you got so many people out there who leave their biological children, you know, and go have another family somewhere else. And part of the reason is probably because they don't fuck with the other party. They avoided them red flags and they was like, damn, I done had a baby with the wrong motherfucking person. But I do feel if you're gonna step into that ring of being that crash dummy baby father or crash dummy baby mother, you wanna go all out. Love that kid as your own. And when the lease is up, drop them off.
Because they're content creators, because they shape like Coke bottles and shit, what happens is
I'm shaped like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
y'all take advice from them because they can get a step crash dummy that's gonna take care of them. Most women don't have that many available options. They don't have that many chances. You don't.
They do.
You don't.
It's a lot of men that'll step up.
No.
Why
Hold
do you
on.
think women feel like they don't?
I'm gonna let you rock.
It's a lot of men
But
that step up.
here's the problem. Look. The guy that still wants you even after you have kids, you still don't want him. It's crazy. You don't want a regular guy. Y'all want a guy that make $200,000 a year that's gonna come in and take care of your kids and possibly have a kid with him, and you don't want that guy.
Yeah.
You don't want the regular guy that makes $50,000, $60,000 a year, because this motherfucker is rich, they shape like Coke bottles, and 2K is crazy. So it don't make sense. And I tell people all the time, listen, you gotta be more careful with who you open up your legs to, because y'all playing life like it's Call of Duty. You don't get a second chance.
Don't get a second chance at this shit. You know, so if you run around here, you young, take your time. Vet motherfuckers out. But before you even vet people out, vet yourself out. Because some of these situations happen because you don't know who you are. Because we only attract us, meaning that whoever you are attracted in your life, a certain type of aspect is the same within you. Your standards might be the same, your values might be somewhere aligned, but there's some part of that person that is the same as you, so you attracted that person. Because if it wasn't, the person wouldn't be able to remain in your life. That's like, I don't smoke, I don't drink. So if the girl is smoking and drinking, automatically she's disqualified by default. She wouldn't be in my life. So you start realizing that a lot of us have to start making standards, values, principles, what things are important to you, so when you go out there in the world and you deal with people, you can vet them out according to your standards, principles, and values. It's really that simple. Stay sturdy, my people.
Most guys that have children, if they had to do it all over again with the woman that they had children with, they wouldn't have children. Even with the children.
The first one, yeah,
No,
for
no,
sure.
but listen.
The first one.
Same with women though. Women too.
The first one.
Listen to what I'm
Women too,
saying.
though.
Listen to what
He
I'm
hate
saying.
his baby mama.
No, it's not it. Listen.
The first
listen.
one.
He clapping and shit.
Clapping and shit.
This is like really an undercurrent that's not discussed. Even in this political election, the thing that most men wanted was to change the child support laws and the family court laws, right?
I don't do child support.
Most guys, if they had, as much as they love their kid, as much as that kid looked like them, if they had to do it all over again with the woman that they had kids with, that kid would never exist. If they can go back in time, that kid would never exist.
Same with women. Women feel the same
But
fucking way.
okay, so think about that for a second then. So if that's the case, why would a guy want to come in with a kid that's not even his when the guy that you had kids with don't even want you?
That don't mean they was compatible because they didn't stay together. I'd be tired of hearing that, because that don't have nothing to do with you. Maybe you just not compatible with somebody you thought you was. But it didn't work out.
Let me jump in on
that.
Bro, this is the reason why there's so much bullshit in the world, because you got the young niggas out here without no fathers. The dudes don't want to step up and be the stepfathers because that's looked at as wrong to who though? Like, who is that wrong to? If it ain't wrong to that man that's actually handling and taking care of the kids. Like, I ain't listening to no other broke ass niggas telling me what's wrong and what's right. You know what I'm saying? I can only get criticized by my peers. But nigga, you barely have a place to stay in. You know what I'm saying? I've been had a spot for a little dude or whatever the case is. We built a genuine bond. When my situation was, I had a 4-year-old daughter, and I wanted to be with the woman who already knew how to nurture. So I'm not just out here like, oh damn man, shit. Let me get with this girl who ain't got no kids, never experienced a child, never experienced that type of love.
You gotta deal
so
with all
she
that
won't
shit
know.
that come with it.
Exactly. So it had to match.
Tell the truth. Dudes do not love their stepkids.
Yes, the fuck they
You
do.
go speaking for other
my
people
step-
again. You can't speak for the
Bruh.
masses.
Always
Everybody
speak
don't
for
feel
all
that way.
men.
My stepdaddy used to tell me. Yeah, exactly. I'm speaking from experience. You want me to lie?
You speaking from your
From
horrible
your
ass
experience,
From your
POV.
traumatized
POV, my
That's the
nigga.
disclaimer that we gotta
Check this
give.
out, though.
Traumatized.
Everything be from our point of view.
Just hear me out.
You fucking traumatized.
No.
Facts.
My stepdaddy used to tell me he loved me, right? And then every time my mama catch him cheating, he'd take the TV. Like we had one house in the TV, and he'd take it. Do that sound like love to y'all?
Yes.
If he
Stop
bought
watching.
that TV, no, look, cause let's break this down, cause he always talking about bitches cheating and niggas cheating and shit, right? He love that conversation.
I love-
So if your mama gave him hell after he was out getting his dick wet, he
Yeah.
should have took the goddamn TV according to your law.
No. Hold on.
Y'all don't even know my law. What y'all saying?
Chulo.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Chulo, explain that again about the nurturing thing.
All right, so you gotta understand it, right? Like when it comes to women, right? We already know the moment they really truly fall in love, is when they had that child. Like it's something about that connection that you see within her eyes and the baby eyes. It's locked in. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be with a woman who actually experienced that before. Because I got a 4-year-old daughter. I'm a man out here trying to handle bills and all this, so my mind everywhere. I need somebody who can help me with this situation versus somebody I don't know what to do. I ain't had no kid before. You know what I'm saying?
So
Come on.
he explained that beautifully, perfectly. I've seen some women agreeing with him, so I know you're wrong. All right, so check it out. Think about that for a second, right?
Come on.
Guys, do y'all want a woman, and we're not talking about a woman to play with, we're talking about a woman that you want to marry. Would you prefer to have a woman that's been around the block 100 times, or do you want a woman that's actually a virgin? But when you buy it for yourself, you baby it, you wash it every day, you get it new off the parking lot, everything. If you go, listen, a lot of these women are Lamborghinis.
On Twitter.
Wait, so y'all get to test the waters until you find what you want to buy.
200.
But a woman who got tested by a man, and he decided that he didn't want to be there anymore because that ain't his luxury ride.
Damn.
He feel like it's something else out
That
there
nigga
for
not
him.
no teacher.
So she wrong for moving on with her life and getting away from him, and then finding somebody else.
No. You're not wrong. If you can find a step crash dummy, do it.
Why do they got to be a step crash dummy? Because they decided that was their couple.
Because
What if
I
she
don't-
his
'cause I
luxury
don't
ride?
know any
What
man-
if she's his luxury ride? You speak for yourself.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You speak for your mother.
No. I'm gonna tell you
Every
why.
man don't think like that.
Yes, they do.
You can't tell them that.
Yes, they do.
You can't tell him he
listen,
right or wrong
no,
because of the
I
way
don't
you
know.
think.
I don't know no man that go to sleep when they're a kid that dreams of having a used Lamborghini.
If these
Let's
men
talk
40,
about it.
30, if these men 35, 40 years old, you're telling them, hey, you need to look for the lowest mileage or a virgin. That's what you're telling them, right? Like the lowest mileage or a virgin. That's what you're saying, right?
No, I'm saying that any man, I would never tell somebody to do something that I wouldn't do. What I'm telling guys is, I would not advise you, if you are a man with no children, and you have made the sacrifice and made sure that you don't have no kids out of wedlock, and you are on the upswing, and you're doing really well in life,
I agree
and you
with
are
that.
a
I agree with that.
God-fearing
I agree
man,
with that.
I am not going to, in good conscience, tell him to go and look for a woman that already have children. I'm not going
Now
to do that.
that's cool.
I
That's
agree.
cool. We agree
So
with
too
that.
long.
That-
They never are. You ain't
So-
never
wait,
heard of a
wait,
person
wait.
wearing a
Men
mask.
change.
So-
Nine
You know
times
men
out of 10,
change.
when you first meet somebody, they
The
have a
best.
mask on.
They're
don't-
representative.
They're being what they think you want them to be.
That's a fact.
Give
So-
it some time, you're gonna start noticing shit. You're gonna start seeing, I don't like that. I don't care for that. Because
Start
now
seeing
they're
who they are.
comfortable. And they can't hide who they are for very long.
So you saying that your women intuition only work after you have a kid?
Nobody's
Yes.
saying nothing about that. We see red flags. Don't we say that all the time? You see red flags,
Let-
but you don't look at nobody as being perfect.
Let me ask
especially
you.
if you've
red
never
flags.
Let me
seen
ask
it.
Super. Let me ask Super.
Especially if you've never seen it.
Hold on, wait. I want to ask Super because I know a lot of y'all disingenuous, but we gonna expose y'all to
You
that, all right?
disingenuous.
No. I'm gonna ask Super. For every guy that you've ever talked to in your life, for every guy that you've got into a relationship with, and this is not just a question for you, this is a question for everybody. Did you already know what he was about, if he was an ain't shit dude, or if he was an actually good dude before you got into a relationship? Nah, hold on. Did you know? Do women know before they get into a relationship with a guy?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
It don't matter what you say. You see red
Now,
flags, you
y'all
love them,
watch-
and you stay.
So they see the red flags and they just keep on going. But I don't think it's just a woman thing. I think it's an everybody thing. We try to separate it like this is men, this is women, but I think it's just a lot of us, we're just learning in life. The family home is broken. We don't learn none of this shit in school. When you think about school, some of the most important things that we should learn in life, like health, relationships, business, making money, we don't learn that in school. So we out in the world earning our scars and our bruises because we do not have a blueprint. We don't have a manual to follow by. And to me, it's one big setup. Think about it. You're in school most of the day. You don't learn anything about rules of engagement, having a relationship, but you're around people who you are attracted to in more ways than one. And most of us, we're not going to our parents for mentorship or even advice because we see their life is fucked up. And then you have parts of your brain that's not even developed yet to make rational, logical decisions. It's almost as the same thing as when you turn 18, we're kicking you out. But the whole time we wasn't training you on how to budget. We wasn't training you about life. We wasn't training you on making money or starting a business or jobs to aim for. So when we kick you out at 18 and you have a fucked up life, we're looking at it like, well, hey, that's on you. This is what my mother and my parent did to me. So when you really put a microscope on this, you really start seeing the root of the problem is this system, this program, this matrix that we are in. And you have to be able to pass down some information to your children. But what's the sense of the money if you have no sense and you're just a dummy? And that's really the real issue. We moving around blind, deaf, and dumb, and we don't take life seriously. We just want to have fun.
Tempo potential.
I will say I will agree with Super on that.
I with tempo potential.
I do
You're hoping
think
to change
sometimes
him and love him through it.
we gotta hold our own bullshit for a second because
Don't lie, bitch. Don't lie. You
know
stand with
you
tempo
seen
potential.
you seen some stuff and you thought that you was gonna be able
He
to
could be better.
teach
I could
him
love
or
him
help
better.
him
I could
through
hold
it.
his hand. I could. Yeah, you do.
We always thinking we can fix a nigga.
Yeah, hold on.
I think that's totally bullshit too. You ain't not dating somebody for the potential. You are attracted to them through the first senses, and that's your sight. You looking at them, they may look fly, they got the things on, you know, and you're just going. But you don't know if this man got a vision. You ain't even talk to this man about a vision. Y'all don't even talk about a plan for life. You just out there dating and becoming crash dummies. And when you fuck up, you want to blame the opposite party because everybody has potential. But how many people are walking on the path? And I guarantee you've seen all them red flags and you seen that nigga wasn't walking on no path. You just was enjoying the fun because we all know girls just wanna have fun. And how the fuck are you thinking you fixing another human being? Can't nobody fix you but yourself. So just even that thought process is a problem. And then what qualifies you to fix somebody? What skill sets do you have? None. What life experience do you have? None. Who have you helped before? None. You don't even have yourself straight. So how the fuck do you think you're fixing somebody? But this is the same narrative we have over and over and over again, which is kind of like cop-outs. It's the bullshit after something doesn't work right. This is exactly what I said. People be learning as they're going because nobody is teaching you how to maneuver. Nobody is teaching you the rules of conduct, the rules of engagement, how to spot your person. You don't even know yourself. We're not even working on ourselves sometimes until you like in your mid-30s. But then you having a child when you in your 20s or your teens. Make it make sense. So when you start looking at the root of the problem, you start seeing that a lot of these conversations don't really hold too much value. Don't really make sense. It's just a cycle of saying the same thing the same way, thinking you're gonna get a different result. Stay sturdy, my people. These niggas is nuts.